name is Tuku Oktarisariani Salsabila. In this video, I will tell you about how to make and deliver a good presentation. I have several tips for you presenting like a boss. Let's go! The first tip is create an easy to follow structure. When it comes to what you have to say, break it down into 3 simple sections. Your presentation needs an introduction, body, and conclusion. Your introduction needs to briefly summary up what you are going to talk about. For example, you will talk about juvenile delinquency. Then, you must introduce it to your audience at the beginning and why it's useful or relevant to your audience. The body of your presentation is where you hit with the facts, quotes, and evidence to back up your main points. The conclusion is where you look back to your original statement and give the audience some key on how they can understanding what they have learned. In addition, don't have more than 10 slides in total. By keeping your slide to 10 slides, even if your presentation is 30 minutes long, you will give the audience a chance to digest the on-screen message in line with your talk. The second tip is limit the amount of copy on each slide. Too much text makes the audience will just be reading the screen instead of looking at you and feeling at the emotional impact of your message. Marketing king Seth Godin says we should have just 6 words per slide. That's not a lot of copy. Choose your words carefully and rewrite until you have got it just right. Actually, research suggests that video is 95% more compelling than text. The third is be savvy with design details. A good design can make a good presentation. If you haven't got the budget for a designer, tools such as Canva will help you make great slides. The things you have to do is use colors sparingly. Bright colors can dazzle, but too many can be off-putting. Use the colors most relevant to your message. We would recommend sticking with 1 or 2, not counting black and white for your palette, so it has a consistent look and feel. The next is be consistent with your font. Consistent design makes you look more professional. Stick with one font and one size throughout. You can vary the emphasis with your words later, but keep your on-screen text uniform for a more cohesive message. And the last is format for perfection. A wonky line on a slide or a badly pixelated graphic will put some people off, as it will look like you haven't tried very hard. Make sure your text is aligned and neat. The last is make it perfect several times. Just like some well-worn shoes, a good presentation often needs a few rounds of dusting before it's all shiny and sparkly. Get someone else to look at it. A fresh pair of eyes can work miracle when it comes to refining your presentation. Get a trusted mentor or colleague to review your work. If you don't know anyone who can help, an online writing assistant like Grammarly can help you with out a lot of problems. But not only that, how you deliver your slide is as important as their content and design. Here are some quick points to help you get your message across with impact. The first is you must have a strong opening. How you start and finish your presentation will make all the difference. For example, you are doing a presentation about juvenile delinquency. You open with a news that was hotly discussed at the time. A news like that is very interesting, so they will sit up and take notice. In addition, you must adapt it to your audience. How much do you know about your audience? The more you know, the better, especially if you know their likes and dislikes. The second is be genuine. Whatever you are saying, speak from the heart and don't try to impress. There's no need to prove yourself. Just to get the point across as you see it. Afterward, it's okay if you stumble and cock way when presentation. You have to battle through like a pro, tough, and simply acknowledge it and move on. No big deal. The third is have a plan for smooth delivery. With all the preparation you are doing on the content and design of your presentation, it can be easy to overlook other variables that are within your control for a stress-free delivery. Have a practice run-through. Try recording your presentation on video. This way, you will be able to review with an accurate eye and notice whether your speech matches up with your slides. It will also help you sort out your runtime. Use a remote. A clicker or remote will help you face the audience and not have to keep turning back to your laptop. Have backup material. Not everything you say is going to resonate with your audience. It's best to be flexible enough to change the game when needed. Preparing for every eventuality will help soothe your nerves and allow you to feel more in control. Use a timer. When you get into the flow of your message, it's easy to go off on a tangent or even spend too long on an audience question. Put your phone on airplane mode and set the stopwatch just as you begin speaking. A quick glance down at the table during a pause will allow you to make sure you are not going over time. The last tip is focus on audience value to conclude. You are coming to the end of your presentation. How do you wrap it up in a way that will be everlasting and memorized? I recommend you focus on the feeling you want the audience to take home. Leave your audience with an emotional impression. They might forget what you say, but they will never forget the way you made you feel. You can leave them with an emotional impression from a piece of video with moving music to a line from a song or poem. Use a pause for key takeaways. Want the audience to remember something specific? Say it slowly and leave a pause at the end. The silence will emphasize what you said and make it meaningful. Make your core message sing. A call to action is the best way to wrap up your presentation with strength and impact. Alright, that is tips for making and delivering a good presentation. I hope this video can help you to be more confident when you are presenting. Bye bye.